There are just over 100 days until the November elections, and Democratic frontrunner Vice President Kamala Harris got a ringing endorsement this morning.
Meanwhile, Republican nominee, former President Donald Trump, welcomed Israel's Prime Minister to his home in Mar-a-Lago. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest on the race.
Vice President Kamala Harris closing out the first week of her presidential campaign.
Kamala.
Hello. Hi.
Hey there.
With a critical endorsement from former President and Mrs. Obama.
We called to say Michelle and I couldn't be prouder to endorse you and to do everything we can to get you through this election and into the Oval Office.
Mr. Obama promising to mobilize Democrats who he called the underdogs. New polling shows a tightening race with Vice President Harris running 1 point behind former President Trump among likely voters within the margin of error for that poll. The same poll showed Mr. Trump with a 6-point lead over President Biden after that race-shifting debate. The vice president now urging former President Trump to debate her.
I think the voters deserve to see the split screen that exists in this race on a debate stage, and so I'm ready. Let's go.
The Trump campaign saying it would be inappropriate to schedule a debate until Ms. Harris is formally nominated. Mr. Trump today hosting Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who met yesterday with the vice president and President Biden. The former president pledging his support to Israel and issuing a dark warning.
If we win, it'll be very simple. It's all going to work out and very quickly. If we don't, you're going to end up with major wars in the Middle East and maybe a third world war.
Former President Trump speaking tonight at the conservative Turning Point Action Conference in Florida as the Harris campaign looks to its next turning point, saying the vetting process has begun in earnest to choose her vice presidential running mate. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.